Hello everyone, it's DiFusionGaming here for another episode of TWD. Now in this episode, I'm going to be talking about why I play or why I enjoy playing medium core on Terraria. Because it seems like a lot of people, or at least most people, play softcore or hardcore, either one or the other. But basically I'm going to be talking about why I like to play medium core the most. Alright, now to start off, the main reason why I like to play medium core the most is it adds more risk to the game. Because you can lose your stuff. Because when you play softcore, it kind of makes you more careless when fighting or exploring. So if you're fighting a boss, you're going to be a lot more careless when fighting. Probably because you don't have any risk of losing any of your stuff. All you really lose is your money. Or at least some of it. And fights, when you're fighting in medium core, it feels a lot more strategic. Like you're trying to find different ways to beat the people, trying to avoid, or not the people, beat the enemies. And you're trying to find new ways of avoiding attacks and getting around attacks. Different ways of moving, different ways of setting up arenas. It just feels a lot more strategic when you're playing in medium core. Of course you can do it more in soft core. You can do that in soft core as well, but there's not really much of a point to that. Because you can just fight a boss, die, and then there's no losses. There's no negative to losing. You just lost. You have to just respawn and try again the next night. Or day, whatever boss you're fighting. And another reason why I like to play medium core Terraria is it feels a lot better to win. And it's related to the last thing, how it adds more risk to the game. Because it feels better to win because it adds more risk to the game. It's like you get that anxious feeling when you're really close to death. So you're like, yeah, you're really close to death. You have less than 10 life, and then you beat a boss or something like that. Because I don't know why, it's so amazing when you're so close to death and you win. And it feels a lot better to win when you take a long time to win a fight, so it's like dying above 90% in a hard GD stage, a hard GD demon stage, and then finally winning after a long time of trying to beat that stage. It's kind of like that feeling when you beat a boss in medium core after taking a while to beat it. You do get a little bit of that feeling in soft core, but it's not as strong as when you're in medium core. And it's really not that strong when you're in hardcore. When you're in hardcore, oh boy, if you die, you're completely out. It's like the medium core is in between softcore and hardcore for the feeling, like the anxious feeling when you're close to death or when you're fighting a boss. Now, another reason why I like medium core is it helps you get better at the game. Both medium core and hardcore. Because once again, you're forming strategies. You're figuring out different ways around the boss. You're figuring out what's good against the boss, what's bad against the boss. And just all of that. You're learning more about the boss and its patterns. It's just you get much better at the game. And you learn multiple ways of beating the boss. So maybe you'll play through the game again in medium core and you'll try a different way. There's actually a series I've been watching recently from Evil Laugh Gaming who's doing a blind playthrough of Terraria, and he's playing it on medium core, so I've been very into watching that. I think I'm about episode 30 right now into it. I'll leave a link to his first episode in that series if I remember. But yeah, it's still watching it and it's pretty interesting. Because I quickly lose interest in watching YouTube series when it's in softcore. I don't know why, I just do. It's not as exciting to watch. I still do watch series in softcore because it's really hard to find people who don't play it. Or who don't play softcore or hardcore, who just play medium core, but yeah. I guess this is a shorter episode than normal. There's not really a lot to talk about here, but I don't know, this is just a topic I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, and there's only going to be one more episode of TWD. Episode 30 will be the final one in this season. Then it'll be a long time before I do another 30 episodes. So yeah, I guess for the question, do you like playing medium core? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's going to be it, so goodbye.